Hello, 6th grade trumpets. We are playing second part on Island Paradise. This is a recording of me playing Island Paradise, but only in like little chunks. I'm never going to play past like two measures. This is just to practice the rhythms and notes and make sure our fingers are all making sense in this, okay? A great example of why we need to do this in little chunks first is if you look at the beginning of every single line in Island Paradise, you'll see a sharp sign. So every F in this song will be F sharp middle finger. In other words, grab your pencil and have it handy because you're going to need to write some second fingers in, okay? A great example of that, measure 13, which is the beginning of the third line, okay? A, G, F sharp, G, okay? Measure 15, G, 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 F sharp, okay? We had just started working on this before we, of course, got out of school, so we had done the beginning part. I don't know if we had done the F sharps very much at all, but grab a pencil, write those in as we get going here, okay? The other thing, because there's a sharp sign and obviously there's no flat sign, is your B's will also be middle, okay? So like measure 5, G, 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 A, B, okay? So very little first finger in this song. There are a few notes, but mostly it's middle on those B's and F sharps, okay? So let's just jump on in at the very beginning, okay? The first two measures is really easy because it's all G. Life is good. But the rhythm is what can mess with some of you guys up. Remember, this rhythm, if you get rid of the tie, is on Mount Pleasant, okay? If I take on Mount Pleasant, and basically if I get rid of the on Mount Pleas, if I get rid of the Pleas, on mountain, on mountain, on mountain, 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4. I'm going to play that measure plus the next note, the first note of measure 2, several times just to practice that. So here's the first two measures. Again. 2, one more time. Now the next two measures, same exact thing. A, G, F sharp, G. Here's the measure 3 and measure 4. Same rhythm, just different notes. 1 and 2, measure 3 and 4. 2, same thing. One more time, 3 and 4. Cool. So that part is really easy. You have that again down at like the very, very last line of the song, but it's pretty simple when you have that, okay? Measure 5 is the actual melody of the song. You'll notice you have 4 G's in a row, and the 4th G has a little tie. That's because that G is tied to another G. So technically there are 5 G's, but really you only play 4. The last one is tied, so it's the long one. G, 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 G. 1 and 2 and, okay? That last and is the long one. 1 and 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3. There's our rhythm, okay? The 4th G is the long one. G, 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 A, B, B middle, C, B, A. I'm going to play those two measures, 5 and 6, a couple times, just to practice that lovely rhythm and our notes, okay? Here's measure 5 and 6. G, 2, ready, go. Here it is again. Measure 5. Ready? Again. Make sure you tongue. 1 and 2. One more time. Measure 5. Cool. You're going to have that same thing many times in this song. Let's try measure 7 and measure 8 now. Okay, so this is the beginning of the second line of music. Same rhythm. A, B, B, C, B, A, G. There we go. I can't say it. So there you've got 4 A's. A, B, C, B, A, G. Now I'm going to play those two measures several times in a row just to feel good about those two measures, okay? So this is the second line. I'm going to play 2 measures. I'm going to play it 3 times. Second line. Ready? Same thing, second line, first 2 measures, go. One more more time, second line, ready? Cool. The only other thing I want to look at, that first ending, that's the number 1 with the lovely little line above it at the end of the second line. It's basically like what we just played, but we go A, G. Don't forget that F sharp. That's your first F sharp. Write that in, okay? So there's those kind of like first half chunk, okay? Measure 15 is really, really simple. You just got to remember F sharps. Now, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1. So it's that same rhythm, 1, 2, and 4. And here again, the and is the one that's long. It's the one emphasized because it's the one that's tied to the next beat, okay? There's no beat 3. We don't get to say it because of that tie. So I'm going to play measure 15 3 times in a row. Measure 15. Measure 15 again and go. Measure 15 last time again. If you notice, it's really easy with my fingers, okay? Now, measure 15, 16, measure 17 is the same rhythm again, but instead of going down, we're going to go back up. Here's measure 17. Measure 17 again. One more time. Sorry, that's my dog. Let me close my door real quick. All right, much happier, right? So that's the idea behind that part at 15, okay? The only other thing that's different in this song is the part from 39 to 47, okay? Here at 39, G, remember those eighth rests, we need to take a quick breath, just enough time that we can hear that space, but it is not enough time to actually like count a rest. G, G, B, high D. Now, you guys are gonna have to use air. Straight up, you just gotta play and play with lots of air. Tighten up those lip muscles to get those high Ds out. High Ds, of course, are first finger. So 39, G, G, B, D, C, C, B, A. I'm going to play 39 and 40 several times. Play them along with me. Here's 39 and 40. Ready? $39 again and go. One more time, 39. Now, here's measure 41 and 42, the next two measures. A, D, 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 B, A, G. If all else fails, take a quick breath during those eighth rests, and you'll time them perfectly, okay? So here's on the two A's. This is measure not 39, not measure 40, but measure 41. A, ready? 41 again, ready? I'd lift that D one more time. Ready? Here's 41 and 42. Ready? So those are all of the notes and rhythms you need in the song. We've seen all these notes, we've seen all these rhythms, we've just never seen them in this combination in this song. So that's where it's just a little bit weird getting used to. The next video will be me playing this song basically beginning to end, so you can practice like what it actually sounds like all put together, okay? So there you go, trumpets who are playing the second part. Happy practicing.